What's up, Ram fans? Welcome back to your weekly Tuesday night sports wrap-up. I'm your host, as always, Emily Kozel. Now, tonight I have plenty to talk about in the world of CSU softball, and for the first time this semester, and probably this year, Rams lacrosse. So let's just get right into the action. Starting on Friday, CSU softball will be returning to campus to face off against the New Mexico Lobos in a 3-game series right here at home in the friendly confines of Ram Field. And after a brutal weekend down in Logan where the Rams were only able to earn 1 run over 3 games against Utah State, hopefully the green and gold can switch up their luck and really their entire performance here a little bit with this new opportunity and pull out at least 1 win in front of the home fans. I know that would make me feel a lot better after how embarrassing their trip to USU was. But unfortunately for the Rams, the buzzsaw that this conference is shaping up to be just keeps on coming, with New Mexico looking, at least on paper, like a more well-rounded squad than CSU. Let's take a look at why. When you just take a quick look at their record, it looks like the Lobos are currently sitting real pretty when it comes to the rest of the conference, with an overall record of 21-14, which is obviously significantly better than the Green and Gold's mediocre, and some might even call it below average, 11-19 mark. But honestly, when you look a little deeper, it isn't just CSU that's been having quite a bit of trouble on the field recently. I mean, New Mexico comes into this one fresh off a 2-game losing streak of their own at the hands of the BYU Cougars up in Provo, including a 17-1 loss on Friday. Oh, and when you look at how they've done in the conference, they've also had similar luck against the Aggies and even lost to San Jose State twice, who, as we told you last week, the Rams actually swept. So needless to say, there's a lot more that meets the eye with the Lobos squad, and as you can see, they definitely aren't as good as their record shows. And honestly, I can't even confidently put them ahead of CSU at this point in terms of who's the better team, with how terrible they've looked recently. Something we'll have to give come this weekend, I mean, that's for sure. So we'll have to see who can pick themselves up off the mat and earn some much-needed wins. And speaking of this weekend, someone to look out for on the diamond has to be Peyton Allen for the Rams. As Ella filled you in on yesterday, number 23 was the only player to earn an RBI all weekend against Utah State. And I expect her to be the difference at the plate for this green and gold offense come Friday. And now on to the other side of the mound, Andrea Howard has been putting in some work for New Mexico as of late. The star center fielder and batter for the Lobos proves time and time again that she is not to be messed with. And last week, she was even able to break the Lobos school record for total home runs, with 40 over the course of her career. Now that's pretty amazing. Oh, and did I forget to mention that she played on Italy's Olympic softball team just this past Olympics? Yeah, she's pretty next level. Look, all I'm trying to say is that even though they look just as bad as the Rams do right now, CSU still definitely needs to bring their A game this weekend if they want any chance of taking the series. You just never know what kind of New Mexico team you're going to get. And man, is that scary as a Rams fan. If you want to see how all of these unknowns will shake out, you can, of course, show up to Ram Field on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday afternoon to catch the action in person, or you can watch from home on the Mountain West Network. Either way, we'll be sure to update you on how it all goes right as it happens here at CTV Sports. And with that, now let's switch gears and talk about one of my personal favorite sports to watch, men's lacrosse. And in this case, a look at how our club squad here at CSU has been doing up to this point and how they stack up as they head into April. Now, in case you weren't aware, CSU's club lacrosse team plays in the Division I section of the Rocky Mountain Lacrosse Conference. Now, they're currently coming off a bye week, but as they posted on Instagram, they are grinding hard at practice and seem very excited to get off into the next game. Now, they were recently ranked 18th in the D1 poll for Week 6 teams, which is pretty impressive. And this week, on Saturday, they will be heading up to Minnesota to take on the one and only Michigan State. Now, CSU currently has an 8-3 record, and I'm hoping that they can turn it into a 9-3 record. And I honestly think they can. Currently, the attack has been doing some amazing things, and the leading scorer right now is Cole Cobrer, averaging 2.8 points per game. I mean, this is pretty impressive, and there are a lot of other guys on the team putting up similar numbers, but Cole currently has 25 goals throughout his career at CSU. I mean, he's played in 23 games, so you got to give it to him. On the other end, though, Michigan State is currently 6-2. Now, Michigan is pretty good when it comes to defense, and their goalie is not to be messed with. The goalie is Connor Maude, and in the first week alone, he had 30 saves. I mean, that's just a lot. Michigan State recently also beat Purdue, who is not a bad team, and this got them onto their 6th game winning in a row. They have a 6-game win streak. Now, that's pretty impressive, and one of their players to watch is Connor Hamilton. I mean, he currently has 4 goals of his own and 7 assists. So not only can he shoot, but the boy can pass as well. So, I mean, I really don't know how the game's going to shape up, but I can't wait to watch, and I hope you all will watch as well. So, Ram fans, that's all the action I have for you tonight. Tune in tomorrow for local beats and, of course, those long-awaited ASCSU election results. Thanks for watching, and from Ren and I both, we hope you have a wonderful night.